I'm just going to watch. Watch you all judge yourselves. You all live with yourselves. You all know what you are. You all know money's your God. You all know you have no truth. Where's your love? What do you love, people? What do you love? Where's your faith? Where's your trust? The FBI? Who are your leaders? Who tells you the truth? What do you do to your children? What do you do to your earth? Look at your earth. Look at your air. Look at your water. Look at your wildlife. Where's it all going? Yeah, a lot of you people are living in images of how you look. And lie and lie and lie.
Do you have any reaction to the verdict?
Once again, you've judged a reflection of yourselves. Your children will rise up and kill you. Your own children saw what you've done. They see what you're doing to your world. They see that you lie. They see that you kill your own love every day, that you lock your love in prisons, that you lock your concern up, that you lock your truth up. Your truth is locked up. And now you've judged yourselves once again. LA will burn to the ground. Los Angeles will burn to the ground. However you do it, it's your problem. Really, ask the prison people why they keep holding back his word and why people only considering the fact he's in a cell, been here for 5 years.
How much time do we have? How much time do we have?
How has he felt about the whole thing?
I'm going over some stuff right now.
Well, I've got a smaller one. Let me go down and get mine.
Hey, I've got a
Yeah,
tripod
here's
right
something
here.
from Charlie that
That's the
I'll
light
read to you.
stand right here.
Okay, let's quit. Just a second.
No.
Includes Marilyn Mary Murphy. So the 4 people that will be allowed to go in 2 at a time. First will be Bill Busey and Rick Beeben. And the second 2 will be Mary Murphy and Marilyn Baker.
It's a great test.
Too late?
Oh, that's a gas.
We want to trade places.
Line up on the lawyer over here, please.
Leave it on 2-8.
good 2-8?
Good thing. Love you.
Good.
Ed,
Yeah.
does he know?
Huh?
You guys got your shot?
Yeah, I want to get a shot at the lawyers.
As
soon as you turn your light off.
Right.
The same shot.
Point the same direction, guys.
Which is the same direction?
Lynette.
I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she really brightened up, didn't she? When all those lights came on. Again?
Well, we got plenty of light here now. Good, save yours.
What's she reading, a 4 problem?
About that, yeah, now.
I'm going with a 3-5.
Oh, yeah? Come on,
Soft 4.
taking the light out.
We'll move the light go underneath with it. Jesus, we're getting so much trouble.
You guys really should be ready.
Sure crazy man.
Light inside, die out.
Yeah. That's great. You doing okay?
When she come in and sat down, she said,
I don't know who's keeping time.
okay, that's okay.
On hers, right?
Are you working, Dirk?
Which one is her?
Well, your head's in my shotgun duck just a little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, there's really a lot of trouble.
Excuse me.
You want to wait?
I want your spot. King, we got the shot?
Yeah, don't turn it off. Just a second. Okay.
I just wanted to see where you were.
Okay? Please bring it over.
Oh, not on mine, thank you. Too much.
How am I doing footage, Alan?
370.
Second anniversary.
It's almost my fourth.
2 years.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Does anybody have a chance to take a reading?
I'm sitting about.
They're all up here, so it must be here. Yeah. No.
Let me search the internet.
Did you make it? Get it?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hold it, nobody will. Right down.
Leave room over there for the walk, please.
Mr. Walker? Mr. Walker, will you definitely appeal the $350,000 bill?
Definitely, yes.
What about the change of venue? Where would you rather see this trial conducted?
No comment.
No comment at all.
No comment.
Is the date of the trial too soon?
No, it is not.
Any thoughts on Miss Fromme's persistence to represent herself? She, in effect, wants to dump you, then.
Well, I've been dumped before, you know.
Would you think Mr. McBride's actions in the court today were fair?
Yes, I think the actions were fair.
What are your feelings on the psychiatric examination?
Well, we didn't ask for it. He has a right to ask for it. I expect it to be a positive report, but we'll just have to wait and see.
You think she can defend herself?
Well, there's a combination of factors that go into that decision, and part of that is dependent on what Ms. Fromme wishes in that regard. Obviously, with the kind of press we've had in this case, it's been newsworthy in all states, all jurisdictions. So it just depends on her wishes in that regard.
Do you think that, what would you ask for in motions of discovery? What are some of the things you'd want to know?
Well, what we'd really like to get is perhaps some things that under the federal procedures, which are, in my opinion, quite archaic and should be changed, and that is we should be able to get the transcript from the grand jury. Whether we will or not, I don't know. We're probably not entitled to witness lists. We should have witness lists. We should have most of the file available to the Justice Department. They have all kinds of agencies, FBI, Secret Service, securing and procuring evidence. They have avenues available to them that are not available to the defendant. We should get that kind of information. In the federal system, much of that is secret. I don't believe in secrecy. I don't think there should be secrecy.
Would you elaborate on why you think that she should have...
She has been in Sacramento. She isn't going anywhere. She's going to make court appearances. And that's what it's all about. Bail, whether she's guilty or innocent, is not what bail is all about. Bail is for court appearances. She will make court appearances. I have no doubt about it.
Do you think there's an inequity in their situations?
Well, she has a very rich father, I suppose. That I wouldn't consider that an inequity. I would consider that a happy circumstance from Miss Hurst's point of view.
An inequity between Miss Fromme and Miss Hurst?
I can't comment on that.
If she's given the right to defend herself, would you be willing to help her in her defense?
Oh, of course. We're here to serve, and it's not a pleasant thing for a lawyer, but yes, we would.
Thank you. Mr. Walker, thank you.
Are you satisfied with the way things went in there today?
Not entirely, no. I think the purpose of a trial should be to determine why somebody did something rather than if they did it. To concentrate on just if covers up the truth about many, many, many things that have to be looked at.
You passed a note to Lynette. Can you tell us what the note indicated?
It was in regard to the the requested or required psychiatric examination in all cases where people have to, well, I'll start that all over. A person is required to have a psychiatric examination when they're going to go pro per. And I just passed a note that said that psychiatrists are programmed by their patients, and so they can't tell whether a person is capable or not. They only project their own mind upon whoever they're talking to.
The book that Lynette is planning to write, are you cooperating with her in that at all?
It's already written.
What's it about?
I couldn't be put into words.
Well, the book is in words, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a title?
Not yet.
What does it deal with specifically?
You're a lot of vultures. You really are. You live off the sacrifice of the young people. You're bloodsuckers. You are. You little phallic symbols, you know.
Tell us about the book.
Excuse me, please.
The next chapter in the case of Lynette Squeaky Fromme will unfold in Judge Thomas McBride's courtroom Tuesday morning at 9:30. That's when the judge will decide whether she'll be allowed to represent herself during her trial, based on the findings of a psychiatrist's examination between now and Monday. Don Strickland in Sacramento for ABC News.
Well, the purpose of bail is to assure appearance in court. And it seems to me that without prejudicing Patty Hearst, it's obviously, they say it's been a great manhunt, and they've just found her for some 17, 18 months or whatever it is. Ms. Fromme has indicated she wants to stay in Sacramento. Well, you know, the Supreme Court says something about one who has is his own attorney has a fool for a client, and now one has a constitutional right to be a fool. Justice Blackburn said that recently in the Ferretta case. She has a constitutional right to represent herself. Our business is the rights of defendants, and I think the judge will have to allow her to do that, but we'll just have to wait and see. The jury considered the evidence, they considered it at some length, and they arrived at a verdict. I think that the verdict reflects a lot of thought on their part, a lot of consideration, and I think that the evidence they heard substantiated their verdict. Thank you.
You know, my reaction is that the jurors deliberated a long time, and I'm certain that they acted in good faith. I just don't feel that I'm in a position to act like this is sour grapes, that's all.
Would you have done anything differently?
You know, I suppose you can reflect back. Right now, I can't think of anything that I would have done differently. I feel that without a question of a doubt, I put the prosecution to their burden. Absolutely, and an appeal will be filed.
You said...
Will you file it? Will you file the appeal?
The normal situation would be that I would file a notice of appeal, and then probably another attorney would be appointed to handle the appeal, because there are attorneys who do appellate work, which I don't do.
What would the appeal be based on?
Well, it would be based on the matters that have been already raised in the record, plus any other matters that another lawyer might see in there that he would want to raise on appeal.
Did the judge do anything wrong, do you think, on which an appeal could be based?
Well, you know, without rehashing everything, I simply feel that the motion for dismissal should have been granted at the time when it was made with regard to the witness Damer. And I don't want to rehash all of that again, because we've gone through all of those things.
As Ms. Fromme indicated earlier, did you ask her if she would wish to appeal if she were found guilty?
Yes, she will appeal.
She said she had said that. She was sitting in the courtroom.
Whether she said it or not, an appeal will be filed.
But did she say that she would want to appeal?
I can't say that she spoke those exact words, but that was the obvious inference that would be drawn.
Mr. Virga, you said throughout the deliberations that you thought the longer the jury was out, the better chance there was for your client. Frankly, are you surprised after 4 days they came back with this verdict?
I have to say very candidly I am. I felt that with the length of time that they were out, that they would return a guilty verdict on the assault, and I felt they would be unable to decide the main issue of attempting to assassinate the president.
Can you speculate what maybe happened in the jury room? What you think may have happened?
Gee, I really can't. Your guess would be as good. I think that it had to hurt to a certain degree, because I think jurors feel that if a defendant does not appear in court, it shows a lack of interest in the case, and sometimes it's very easy to say, if the defendant doesn't have the interest, you know, why should we have that much interest? Now, I'm not saying that occurred. I'm just saying it's a very easy thing to have occur just subconsciously.
You think that...
Landmark case.
Your brother agreed?
I haven't talked to him about the case.
John, had she taken her?
In the appeal, John Virga is finished. The lawyers have sold out the working people of this country. They lie, and they're all working for the money.
Bring your crayons with you, Walt.
Sentencing, of course, is within the province of the court. I think that the court very carefully considered the sentence that he imposed, and I believe that considering all of the evidence in this case, and considering, as he said, what he has learned about the defendant, that the sentence was appropriate and consistent with the evidence.
Mr. Keyes, were you hurt when you were hit there this morning?
No. It was a soft apple.
Did you describe for us exactly, in your words, what happened, how that came about?
She was unhappy with the statements I was making, because she was making some statements of her own that I couldn't detect, and I was not aware of anything happening until the apple actually
Did she say anything vocal before she threw the apple at you?
Well, she was mumbling because she was not happy about it.
Could you determine anything she said?
No, I could not determine. And, of course, then she threw the apple and hit me, but as I say, it wasn't It was a soft end.
Ms. Fromme now is eligible for parole in 15 years?
In 15 years, she would be eligible for consideration for parole, yes.
To what institutions might she be confined?
I don't know. We have very few female prisoners that are sentenced, and I don't know where she'll go. That's up to the Attorney General and the Bureau of Prisons. I don't know where she'll be sentenced. Thank you.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne?
Picking his nose.
He's got an apple.
Almost. Almost doesn't count. I've almost been paid.
What now, Mr. Virga?
Well, I filed a notice of appeal, and whether or not I'll be handling the appeal, I don't know. I anticipate I might be.
Well, she said that she doesn't want you to handle the appeal.
She said she wants to handle it herself, and at this point in time, I don't know whether she has a choice as to whether or not she will be allowed to handle the appeal.
Who will make that
That decision's made by Ninth Circuit.
It'll be made by the Ninth Circuit. She's basing her request upon the Ferretta decision, which says she has the right to be her own counsel, but I'm of the opinion that that does not extend to an appeal.
What would be the grounds for the appeal?
Well, there'd be numerous grounds after reviewing the transcripts. I can't, go through all the grounds now, other than basically what I've argued before about Damer and the statement that I just received last Friday. The fact that the opinion evidence should not have been allowed to come in with regard to her state of mind, that she acted with surprise and so on. And there would be other basis for the appeal.
John, you've handled numerous cases. This one has been, to say the least, I think most unusual. Have you ever had a client act this way, and how would you just assess her entire actions as the defense attorney?
Well, I haven't had a client act this way in court, at least not like she did today. I suppose the only thing I could say is that her actions were certainly very much out of the ordinary. Not exemplary.
What the judge
Considering her statements and her actions, do you think that society would be well served if your client were released, were back on the street?
Well, that's a question that I really think that I should not answer. I think it would, place me in a conflict of interest with my client. I mean, it's just something that I would prefer not to answer. The judge has rendered, the judgment that he feels was appropriate in the case, and the judgment's been rendered. So,
John, that pre-sentence report, the pre-sentence probation report, is now a matter of public record, is it not? It is still not.
Right. It's still a privileged report that the press would not have access to my knowledge. Now, the federal courts do not allow access to the report. I was allowed to read it, but I was not given a copy of it.
Was John, because of your involvement in this case, do you fear for your life?
I don't fear for my life from Lynette Fromme or Sandra Good. I think anytime you're involved in a case like this, you can't help but wonder, who's going to come out of the woodwork and what might happen, and to say anything else would be
Is that why you're carrying a gun?
I have carried a weapon on occasion, and it's a matter of self-protection.
Are you carrying one now?
I don't have one on my person right now.
Did you have it when you came into the building today?
I did not have one on my person when I came in the building.
Any of your staff members carrying a weapon?
I don't feel that's relevant as to whether.
Have you received direct threats from anyone?
No, I have not received direct threats from anyone.
Indirect. But you feel that there's sufficient reason to carry a weapon?
I think it would be foolish for me not to at least consider carrying a weapon if, on occasion.
Well, there must be some basis for your belief in that.
It's just a matter of being safe than sorry.
Had you anticipated Ms. Fromme's
behavior this morning? Do you think it might happen?
I did not anticipate her behavior this morning. I don't think she was going to eat it. I didn't see her with an apple. And I think what she did with it speaks for itself.
Did the sentence surprise you?
So, what I can say is that the judge felt it was justified, and he's the one who had the responsibility of passing sentence.
Lynette Fromme will spend the next several days in county jail here in Sacramento while the U.S. Attorney decides in which federal prison she will serve her life term. She will first be eligible for parole consideration in 1990, when she will be 42 years old. Tom Schell, ABC News, Sacramento.